Great. Hi, Asde. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, good. How are you? And if you can give us a small introduction about yourself, that would be awesome.
Okay. I'm working as a IT support,
Oh, great.
but I'm a master of computer engineering.
Fantastic. Very good. So you are associated with IT, say.
Yes.
Great, great. And why cybersecurity? What brings in, or what is the one area which you think that, yes, that is great for us?
Mm. I am familiar with coding a little bit, also familiar with Linux as well.
Mhm. Okay.
Also, I thought the cybersecurity will be demand in future.
Mm-hmm.
That's and also the salary and wages is more high than other uh, field in computer. That's interesting.
Okay, fantastic. So, which says that yes, you want to make more money, right? That's the
Right.
reason you are fantastic. Very good. Everyone
Yes.
here, that is one major thing, right? Great. Hey, hi Nabzi, how are you doing?
Hi, hi Vishal, how are you? Good.
I'm good, good. How are you?
How about you?
You were there,
Good.
right? If I'm not wrong, you were there in the
Yeah,
yesterday.
I was there yesterday.
Okay, great, great. So, team, today we are going to get started with lab installation and complete the scenario part. Okay. So, by any chance, have you ever downloaded VMware? You are able to download VMware Workstation? Can you please confirm? Okay. No, great. Priya, hi Priya, hi Kavita, hi Chuck. By any chance, were you able to download VMware Workstation? Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share you one link and you can download the same from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Kavita, please go ahead.
Yes, hi Vishal sir. So I did try to get an account and try Hack Me, Let's Defend and VMware, some things which I was able to do.
Uh-huh.
Um, but when downloading VMware, it took to another website. I don't know if it's exact.
Broadcom.
Yeah, for
Broadcom web.
something. Right.
Right. Right.
And I just stopped in that spot. Like
Okay. No worries. So just a minute. I am giving you the access. So team, you can start downloading from this. So just a minute. I'm sharing you a link. So you can download. This is the exe file which you can go ahead and download. I have already shared you here. So just let me know you are able to download or not.
As for me, I already have VMware 17 installed on my computer.
Perfect, perfect. If it's there, you don't have to do anything. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I already have it.
You
So
downloaded.
are we
Fantastic.
gonna be are we gonna be installing Kali Linux?
We'll be installing Kali and we'll be also installing Windows. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the whole idea. So I want one of you to share your screen so I can guide you and the team can follow. And meanwhile, I'll also be sharing you the links to download the ISOs. And by the time we are downloading the ISOs, so you guys can start with the scenario. So we'll finish both of them together. Great. So team, please confirm that you are able to download. The download had started or not. So there are two elements which we will be doing. The first one is VMware, followed by ISOs, which are for Windows and Kali. Okay, so just a minute, I'm giving you the links as well. You can. So team, I'm just sharing you the link where you can download Kali virtual machines, and this is where you can go ahead and select VMware.
Okay. Kali.
Yes. So team, I've given you the link. This link should look like this. And here you have to click on VMware and this will start downloading. Okay.
Okay.
And we have more options here. So those who wants to get started, you have other options as well. So these are images which you can go ahead and download. So these are again ISO images which you will be able to download. But if you download the VMs, you don't have to do anything. Just once this is downloaded, you open it and your VM is installed. You don't have to install Kali again. Okay, so this is pre-built installed Kali Linux, and for this username and password will be Kali default. Okay, so that's the one which you can. So I would request you to start downloading this as well. Great. So team, along with this, I'll be also giving you the link to download ISO file for Windows. So you can simply go and look for Windows 11 ISO and you'll get the official link where you can go ahead and download it. So I'm sharing you the link as well. I would request someone from the team to note these because this will be required. So once you download this, you can have and save it. So this is how the page looks like. Download Windows 11, and under that, if you go there, you will find this option. Download Windows 11 disk image. You have to select this and you have to confirm. Okay. So once you confirm, it will take you to the next page and then it will start downloading. So you can select English, which is there, and confirm. Okay. And once you hit the download, you will be able to download the file. So I'm just copying this link as well. So try if you are able to directly download from this link or not. Okay. But I've just shown you that how you can go ahead and download from this. So we started with this, then we moved in and then we selected English International and then 64-bit download. Okay. I'll show you again so that you are on a same page. Okay. So probably if you have a good internet speed, it won't take much time. But if you are having an issue, don't worry. You can simply go ahead and start downloading at least for today. By the time we finish off the session, I'm sure you will be ready. And this is Windows 11. Click on confirm. And we can select English and confirm. And we can start downloading. Okay, so once you start downloading, it is again 45 GB, which will take some time. And once this is done, we are good to go. Okay, so these are few basic steps. So anyways, once we are downloading this, right? So probably you might also run into an issue that somehow these ISOs are not working for you. Okay, somehow in your machine it's not working. So you can let me know. What we can do is we can have another alternate where you can use these without installation. Okay. The whole idea is that if you have it in your system, you will be able to learn it in a better manner. But in case if you're not able, you don't have a good internet speed, or probably if your computer is not 16 GB or 8 GB or more, what you can do is you can follow this. So I would request you to register with tryhackme.com. I'm just sharing you the link again. So those who have not done it, I would request please do it right away. Tryhackme.com. And you can follow me. Team, I hope you are able to see my screen. So this is the page which will be there. And since you are registering for the first time, you have to click on join for free. Okay. And if you click on join for free, it will ask you your Google password. Once you click on that, it will register you. In my case, I already have ready. So let's see if I can log in. Just a minute. So team, it's registered and I am logging in, and this should look like this. Okay. So what you have to do is, okay. Meanwhile, can you please confirm you have already registered? Teams, those who are here, can you also please confirm whether you have registered for Try Hack Me or not? Then we'll start. Or anyone facing any issues, please let me know. Friends, we simply have to register on these websites, and once the registration is done, we are good to go. Great. Hey, hi Rishi, how are you doing?
Edge lo niya bunda. Shut your mouth and take me there.
Rishi, you are there?
Yes,
Hi Rishi, if you can give us a small introduction about yourself, that would be awesome.
I am Harpreet. I just go by the name Rishi. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. So, it seems a known name, a familiar name. Hi Harpreet,
Oh,
how are you
oh,
doing?
sorry. I may have just put my name into Rishi. I usually use my name Rishi. So, I'm just the same person from yesterday.
Fantastic.
Confused.
Great.
Yes, it
So,
will have.
what does the full form for Rishi K? Like, what does that means? Rishi K.
So my full name is Harpreet Kaur Rishi, but I prefer to go with Rishi. Most of my colleagues, my friends, everybody knows me from the name of Rishi. So yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, like, it's like an alt name, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's preferred name basically.
I can understand. So
Yeah.
it's just every hacker has some names. I thought like this is a new
See, I'm
name,
already
new
thinking of like
avatar.
a hacker.
It's a new avatar for you, right? That's a
Yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah.
What do click?
Team, please confirm. So Chuck, Azde, Mike, Nabzi, Jal, please confirm you have registered for a Try Hack Me, and then we'll move to the next part.
Reload the page. Fine. Reload it. Just click reload. Don't close it anymore.
Okay. So friends, if you are facing any issues, you can let me know. I can allow you to share your screen and guide you at the initial stage. Fantastic. Very good. So, Nabji, you have also registered for Try Hack Me. Please confirm. So, Harpreet, I hope you have also registered. Fantastic news. Great. So, team, today we are going to start the installation and also registering ourselves on Try Hack Me and let's defend. Majorly, Try Hack Me is what I want you to do. Reason again, one is that especially when you are deploying the labs on your environment, in some cases, if you are not able to install it, okay. So this is the alternate which we will be using. Okay, so this is something which we will be using as an alternative in case if our setup is not ready. Okay, so that's what we have in here. Priya, you are there. Priya, you are able to, you have registered. Please confirm. And guys, in case if you are facing any issues, feel free to let me know. I understand that this is something which at least can be a tricky one. So I'm there to help you out. Okay, great. No problem. So probably what you can do is currently instead of downloading, you can just save the links and you can do it later on, but you can get started with Try Hack Me. Okay. So just start Try Hack Me and I'm showing you what is to be done. Yes. Okay. So team, I am just sharing in what to do step by step. So I would request everyone to follow this. I would also request you to note down what we are going to do. Okay. So in here, you can see there's a learn section. See, learn. So we'll go to learn and learn. Okay. So once you go to learn, there is a search option. Okay. So team, I would request everyone to please check here so that we follow it. Okay. And once you are into search on the right side, you have to select subscription type and select free only. Okay. And here you have to type Windows. Okay. So once you type Windows, you will have Windows Fundamental and Fundamental 3. So we'll select Windows Fundamentals 1. You see, Windows Fundamental 1. And if you click here, so this is how it will appear in front of you. You can see Windows Fundamental 1. And in task 1, it will ask you to start the machine. See, this option will be there. So if I click on start machine, this is what it will look like. So you can see that automatically a Windows machine will be coming in here and it is there. See. So this is where you don't have to install anything. In case if you have limitations, this is you can directly start your own Windows machine on a browser. So you don't have to do anything. You will find most of the things. Of course, there is limitation, but this will solve our purpose. Okay.
Hey, Vishal, to start the machine, we have to join the room first, right?
Yes. First, you have to join the room. So I'm just showing you how we will be using Windows and Linux in case you have not been able to install the labs. Okay. First week, I understand it will be a bit, you're just getting started, but that's okay. So that's the reason I'm showing you the alternate option that in case the labs are not ready, this is where you can at least get started. Okay. And team, here it is. Your Windows machine is ready. So it will take time to get started and you will get this here. So team, this is your Windows machine, which you can have a look at it. And here it is. You want to expand this full screen, you can do the full screen. If you want to terminate machine, you can terminate from here. Okay, so these two things are important. And this is a full-fledged machine which is working. So you can see that you have a Windows machine ready for you, which you will be able to practice. Okay, so this is how we are getting started. Okay. I hope everyone was able to do this part. Please confirm yes in the chat box so that we can move to the next one. Okay, great. Noor says yes. Others, okay, fantastic. So guys, see, you don't have to download anything, install anything. This is all ready. So again, don't you think that this is easy? Great. So again, what we are going to do to today, this is terminate machine. So I'm going to terminate this as well. Okay. This is Windows. Okay. So we have done for Windows. Now let's move to the Linux. The same thing we are going to do here is we'll go to learn, then learn. And this time in the search, please remember we'll select free only. And this time I look for Linux. Okay. So if you see here, we have similar one, Linux Fundamentals Part 1. Okay. So if I click on it, I'll follow the same process. And in task 3, you will find start machine again. Again, that goes without saying that you have to join the room first and then you will get this start machine. Okay. Third, task 3, start machine. So again, if you click on start machine, you will see that your Linux machine is now starting. Okay. So depending upon your internet speed, it will take time. And team, you can see that this is ready. Okay, so this is your Linux machine which we'll be using. Okay. So the best part again, the same thing, we don't have to do anything and it is ready. Okay. So we will be using these in case if you're not able to initiate or start the lab. So primarily starting from next session, we'll be starting with Windows fundamentals. Okay. So there you can get started. Okay. And the same thing I'm going to do, I'm going to terminate the machine again and we are good to go. So team, I hope this is clear. Anyone having doubts on this, please let me know. Or anyone still facing issues with this, I can help them to get started. So this was easy, right? Try hack me, registering and accessing your machines. As they you were able to complete, I guess you will be able to complete this.
No, sorry, I'm not downloaded because I wasn't prepared. I'm connect with my cell phones to the team
Okay,
today.
okay, no problem, no
Yeah.
problem. Mike, you were able to go ahead and register. Nabzi, done for you. Please let me know.
Hello?
Yes, Mike, you are able to register with Try Hack Me and log in.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost because I don't know who you guys are.
Yeah, so that's the reason. If you can share your screen, I can guide you.
Oh my good. Oh, I was meant to use the computer.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay, let me grab my computer. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. Chuck, I hope you were able to register. Yeah, okay, no problem. So guys, the most important thing here is internet is the key, right? Internet is something which will be required by us. The more, the faster, the better, but that's okay. We can have the minimalistic, which is available. Great. So by the time, okay, very good. So team, anyone who was able to download it, apart from Chuck and Harpreet, please let me know VMware and ISO files. In case if you were able to download it, I'll show you the installation. Otherwise, we'll move on with the scenarios and we'll try to cover up the complete the scenarios. Great. So friends, yesterday we started with scenarios and we discussed about 3 scenarios and then we gave solutions for same. Okay. So today we are going to get started with the 4th problem and I want you to let me know what will you do if you are part of that particular incident. Okay. So here comes in the 4th scenario for you. I hope you are able to see my screen. And this is the 4th scenario for you. So guys, again, we are just learning. So you can put in all your answers, even it's right or wrong, because just want to test in that how your brain thinks like, okay, and how do you help or work on these conditions. Problem scenario 4. We have insider threat and data leakage. Okay. A disgruntled employee exfiltrates sensitive company data, such as customer records or intellectual property, with the intent to sell it to competitors for personal gain. So, team, if you come across this in your organization, or if you are the IT guy, or if you are into the cybersecurity team, what are you going to do yourself? Remember, we have 3 things which you have to tell me: immediate action, preventive measure, and long term. So let's see what we have. Take employee access. What is that? Like Rishi? So how would I know that which employee? Right? I need to understand that which employee, that they can't access the company data. Okay. But if I take everyone's access, nobody will be able to work, right? So how do we identify this? Noor, others, please pour in your answers. Let's see what we have in here. Priya, Kavita, you can try. Okay, so I can see primitive measures, security awareness training, background checks, and clear policies with technical solutions. Okay, fantastic. But what will be an immediate action? If you come to know that there's a disgruntled employee who is trying to exfiltrate your data and the sole purpose is he wants to sell it to competitor for personal gain, what will you do? So team, don't worry. I will, yes, very good. Inform law enforcement. Track which employee through IP address, maybe. Okay, very good. Disable the user account. So Chuck, a quick thing. How would I identify that which user account to disable? Because it's an insider, right? So insider is someone who is part of the team which we are not aware of. So how am I going to protect myself, or how would I know that this is the person? Okay, very good. Credentials. So we can check the log access. Okay, very good. Okay, so let me show you this again, team. As I said, as we move ahead, all these scenarios will be more dangerous. And if you see here, yes, all scenarios are real world. Okay, so if you check in, almost every organization or organizations would have these kind of things where there will be some disgruntled employee and who will try to exfiltrate the data. Okay, so the solution here is we will implement something called user behavior analytics. Okay, so we'll try to identify that how they are logging in. So for example, if a user is logging into his data or trying to access his data after office hours or probably at unusual time. So for example, late night or maybe early in the morning before office hours, that actually can be uh, connect for us that okay, he might be misusing it. Okay. Again, few of you said that law enforcement. So team, yes, that can be also done. So again, second point is letting employee know the importance of data in the organization. When you inform them that they are responsible for all the data in the organization, which means if any data which is going out of the organization, they will be liable. And they will also be liable for the consequences of data misuse. Okay, so that's something which they have to understand. And then they will also monitor every user's activity, like who was accessing what data and at what time, in case is there anything suspicious or not. Okay. And lastly, if we check in what is the immediate action, immediate action is data policies, how to handle your data. That's very important. Along with this, we will also implement user behavior analytics so that we know that is there any suspicious user or not. I'll give you a classic example. I'm sure everyone would have seen that if they log into their Gmail account, right? If you are logging into your Gmail account from your phone, it will open up without any hassle. But if you have another phone where you have never logged into your Gmail account, right? What it will show you? It will give you a message that, hey, it seems like you are logging in from another computer. Is it you? And it will ask us for verification. And once we verify, then only it will allow to log in. Okay. And we also get to know that which user has logged in from multiple users. Okay. The second preventive measure is user activity monitoring. Again, what user is doing, how he is doing, what data he is accessing, and along with regular training. Please understand that we also need to inform the employees that, guys, if the data is misused, there are legal consequences. Okay. And in addition, there are some long-term actions like adding a tool called data loss prevention or DLP solution. In the DLP solution, we will be able to track users who are working on what data. And the good part is that once that is implemented, we also call it as a data leak prevention. So in this, what happens is anyone who's trying to have a data will not be able to send it to other drives. Like for example, if I want to upload a data on my Gmail or I want to upload an attachment, I will not be able to upload an attachment. I can block it via sensitive data, like for example, credit card data. Any file which has a credit card data, the user will not be allowed to upload unless and until he is an authorized user. Okay, so that can be done. And again, in addition, there should be a comprehensive security awareness program. Okay, so team, that's how it is. And the last but not the least is the five scenario or a fifth scenario, which we'll get started. So I would request everyone to think because this is a bit trickier one. Okay. And please read this carefully and then come up with an answer. So here what I am pointing out is vulnerable third party dependency. Okay. When I say vulnerable third party dependency, which means there is an issue with a third party, which means a critical third party vendor or service provider experiences a security breach. Once there is a security breach, it exposes their sensitive data and the services are disrupted for multiple organizations that rely on other service. Okay. So a classic example can be mails. Probably if your organization is using Gmail or Office 365 or any third party service, if that has a security breach, which means many companies who are using Gmail, Office 365 or third party service, they will not be able to access their mails. In that case, what do you think should be the solution? Or what do you think is the answer? So guys, this one is a difficult one. I would request to just have a look at it and then come in. So this is a tricky one. Let's see. How are you going to? So Chuck and Noor, the ball is in your court. Let's see. How are you going to explore this one? Block that third party. So, just a quick thing, Harpreet, like if I am using mail, right? And if I block that, then I'll not be able to work on my mail, right? I have to be dependent on the mail. Otherwise, how will I work on that? Please let me know. Use vulnerability scanner to find exact dependency, assess the severity. Noor, as I said, this is a tricky one. Okay. So when you are answering, please think in a different way because there is a catch. Just think of it. Once before answering, just think of it, and probably you will get the answer. Guys, so do think of it and let me know. One more thing, just Noor, to help you understand that this is third party, right? So you cannot do anything. Whatever is to be done, it will be done by the third party and not by you. So vulnerability scanner will be futile in your case now. So what are you going to do now? Let's see. Great. So I can see only two answers by Harpreet and okay, I will inform the third party. So third party is aware. Chuck. They are already aware of this. Inform the media. Again, Nabzi, just think one thing. Have you ever seen any company which gets compromised or had a security breach inform others? Reason is no, because there will be a goodwill loss to him. They will not be doing it. Yes. Okay, fantastic. So Noor, now that's a great answer. Check your contract. Very good. So that brings in SLA into the picture. Thank you for that, Noor. That was the answer which we were looking forward to. So Rishi, again, how, so just a quick thing that a problem is with someone you know. It's not with you. So how does it matter to you that how the breach happened, right? So it can be any reason, right? So you are only concerned that your services are down. That's it. Great. So friends, one answer which we have got here from Noor is check your contract with the third party to what you are implying for a data breach. And that we call it as a service level agreement. Okay. So if I go here, these are the three things which we will be looking forward to. Immediate action, assess third-party security posture and establish contractual agreement. So contractual agreement is that in case if there is some issues, whether they are liable to pay or not, you will get that exact answer there. Okay. Remember, please do not go with any services where you do not have an SLA. The sole reason because service level agreement has a criteria that if they fail to provide the services, they will be bound to pay the money to an organization. Okay. Second one is preventive measures where we should have a backup and contingency plan that in case if that is not working, what next? Okay, we should have a plan for that and we should be prepared that this is one of the possibilities as a part of risk management activities. Along with this, we'll also enhance the security control, again rechecking in and informing the team that guys, these are a few parameters which you should comply with. So that also brings in what very important part is vendor management and criterias. That means you will not choose each and every vendor or whoever gives you the low rate. You will have a criteria that vendor has to go with. So what will happen? If vendor does not comply with a certificate or a license, you will not buy from that vendor. Okay. In this case, if assuming Google and Microsoft are established player, so anyone can get down, right? Anyone can get compromised. But that's the thing which you can look forward to is that in case if there is there, they will actually let you know that in case if there is a maintenance or not. So you have never seen that these services have been violated till now. And in case if there is a downtime, they inform you at the earliest that, hey, we will be going into maintenance and you might find some issues for the meal. So that's the best part. So you also have to ensure that whichever vendor you are selecting gets to your criteria and follow the basic eligibility criteria. Okay. And as mentioned earlier, risk management is something which we should bring forward to. Okay. That's very crucial for us. And we'll take one more scenario and then we'll jump into installation. So this is the last and the final one for us. Phishing attack and credential theft. Again, I'm sure everyone in the room is aware of a phishing attack. In case if anyone who's not aware of a phishing attack, please let me know. I'll help you out accordingly. Employees fall victim to a phishing attack, resulting in theft of their credentials, which are then used to gain unauthorized access to sensitive systems and data. I'll give you a classic example. You receive a mail that, hey, your Apple subscription is about to fail. Kindly fill in the information, otherwise, your account will be locked out. So, what you do is you click on that mail and put in your Apple ID and password. And by the time you realize that the hacker has got access to your credentials, okay? So probably once they get an access, they will try to get an unauthorized access to your computer. So what do you think is the solution, or what do you think you will do in this case? Let's see. So guys, this is the easiest one, I'm sure. So Harpreet, what do you think you will be doing? Okay, I can see lot many answers pouring in. Very good. Notify your IT team. Fantastic. Very good, Kavita. That's a great answer. But have you ever seen like an employee if does something wrong? Do you think that he will go to the IT team and tell that, hey, I have made a mistake? What do you think? Yes or no? Because they might be afraid. Yeah, so just sharing that they might be afraid that if they say that they will find out. Okay, fantastic. But most of the time, we have seen that the team doesn't say this. But as you mentioned, the reporting is the best thing because IT team can take action and can immediately change the password or restrict access to them. Very good answer. And yes, password reset will be automatically done. So secure awareness by default, security awareness training will be always there in all environment. Okay. So whatever scenarios we are covering in, you will have all the trainings in there. Okay. And reset password, yes, very good. And block the IP address. Very difficult, but there will be lot many IP addresses to be blocked. Okay, great. So yes, guys, that's the right answer. You are thinking in the right terms. Okay, fantastic. Very good. So yes, team, we are thinking in the right and you have completed the scenario modules and appreciate that. But this will give you an overall idea that how these scenarios work. So total there are 10 scenarios. I'll be sharing this presentation in the group, WhatsApp group. Just have a look at it. And in case if you have any doubts, please let me know. We'll also be circling back once we dive into incident management and we'll try to solve these scenarios in staged manner rather than the steps of incident management. Okay, great. So I guess we can start with installation. So Harpreet, are you ready? Like by any chance you are available on your computer? So team, anyone who was able to download? Okay, great, no problem. So anyone who can share the screen, that would be great. So I can show you the installation. Anyone who has a Windows machine and I can show you because I'm running on a Mac, so it will be a bit different. Yeah, please. If you can, that would be great. So team, I would request everyone that every day we'll be having a lot of practicals. So it will be great that instead of joining from your from mobile, join from your laptop. Okay. So today we are going to get started with the installation and I am just helping you out how to get started. At least Windows installation should be ready by the next class. In case if you don't want to do this, you can directly use try hack me. Okay. But yes, there will be limitations which I am going to help you out with. So I guess yes. So friends, just to share in the next session, we will be working on Windows fundamentals and we will be getting started with some fun part, which is how to be anonymous. Okay. So whenever you connect to internet, your data or your IP address can be checked and you can be tracked. So I'll show you that what are the different ways you can be anonymous. So that's what I'll be covering on next session, which is on Friday. And just to share in again, the Friday session is also a free session where you can join in and learn about that. So team, this is how VMware Workstation will look like. In case if you're facing an issue, please reach out to me. I will be helping you out step by step to complete the task. Okay, don't worry. Yep, very good. So Rishi is a pro now, pro hacker by changing the name. So great. So Rishi, on the current screen left side, there is a file. Click on file and new VM. Yes. So team, you what we have to do? We have to click on new virtual machine. Okay. So just hold on. And this can be done once you have downloaded the ISO files. Okay. So first you have to download the ISO file. And once you have downloaded the ISO file, you will be able to get started. Okay. So here you can see we'll be selecting the typical and we'll click on next. And this is the section where you can see I can click on browse and select the ISO file. Yes. So this is already selected in this case, but in case if it's not there, you have to simply click on that and you can download and next. So this is where you will be selecting the version also. So go to version and select Pro, Windows 10 Pro. Yeah, it will. So everyone, it will require a restart. Okay, so lot many restart will be required. So you can click on next and yes. So friend, this is where your data is stored in your computer. Okay, this is location where your virtual machine is be storing the data. So this is the location and you can click on next and next again. And this time what we can do is in case if you have to better RAM, you can click on customize hardware and change the memory to 4 GB. Instead of 2 GB, make it 4 GB. That will be a better performance. So you can click on close and finish. So team, you will see that automatically this VM installation will be carried forward. And once this is done, it will start your computer. Okay. So don't worry in case if you're not able to complete that, I will keep additional 30 minutes in the next session for you to complete the task. Okay. Click on OK. Yes. You can put any name, username, admin, but just remember that. Okay. So friends, many times you might see that in case if you click inside the virtual machine, suddenly your mouse will not work. Okay. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to press Control Alt. Control Alt is what you will be pressing in so that you can get access to your mouse. Okay. So probably once you are putting your cursor inside the VM, you will see that your cursor isn't working. So in that case, you have to press Alt Control. So this is how the installation will look like and this is just starting. Okay. So it will take some time. So today what I would request that ensure that by the time we come into the next session, you are prepped up and these are complete. In case if it's not there, I'll be helping you out. So please download it and ensure that this is ready. Okay. because a few things which I'm going to show you, like for example, how to be anonymous, right? You will not be able to do it on TryHackMe because that's a limited environment. So you can see that this wizard will go on till 100%, and after that this is just like following the, yes, Nabzi, just 2 minutes, then you can restart. We have almost completed the session for the day, so you can do it later, that's okay. And it's in your VM, so you can always do that, okay? So no need to worry on that. You can restart.
Is it Windows 10 we're installing or Windows 11?
So she has Windows 10 ISO ready. That's why we are installing Windows 10. But if you have downloaded
Okay.
Windows 11 ISO, you can install Windows 11. So whatever ISO you have downloaded, which version, it's okay, it's fine.
Can
Because
can this can this be done using Hyper-V Manager?
yeah, this can be done with Hyper-V, this can be done with Parallels, this can be done with VirtualBox. So these all are different tools, just like VMware. So you can use any one of them. Hyper-V is the Windows proprietary.
Yeah.
So that, yes. But comparatively, as a beginner, VMware is the easiest. VMware and VirtualBox.
Okay.
So team, this will take some time. Okay. So once this installation is done, follow step-by-step guide and it will boot into a complete fresh system. Okay. We'll just wait for 5 minutes. And meanwhile, friends, this is what we have to follow. So anyone, any questions for today's session, please let me know. Primarily, we have done the lab setup part and we have started, initiated the environment. Meanwhile, for Kali Linux, I have already asked you to download the VM. Once this is done, you simply have to double click and you don't have to do the installation. It will be up and ready. So Rishi, you can get started doing the same. And if you have downloaded it, that's great. Or else I would request you can also download Kali. Yeah. Okay, so you can initiate that installation also. So friends, we have next session on Friday. In case if you're not able to complete the task, I would request we have a day in a hand. Please go ahead and do that. In case if you are facing some issues, and those who are part of a WhatsApp group can connect with me and put in a request and I can help you out with the error. Okay, so in case if you're facing any issues or any error, I'll be helping you out to get the issue solved. Okay. Nabzi, I hope it's installed now. Please let me know.
What was the hard disk requirement for the installation?
So hard disk requirement is that like we should have at least 60 GB and 4 GB RAM minimum. And
Okay.
in case if it's Windows 11, okay, you are waiting for a class, no problem. And for Windows 11, it's recommended at least 8 GB because it's a high resource, but that's okay. We can run on that environment. So team, any questions from your end? Please let me know. Anyone, any questions? So please ensure that the next day we
Yeah,
have all the VMs ready.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
go ahead.
Yeah, I went through the yesterday recorded video.
Uh-huh.
So I observed that the pages where we had to display like sharing of screen and displaying of pages was not showing. We just show Vishal Dave, like black Vishal
Yes.
Dave, like all those ones were cut off. Do you understand?
Okay, let me see the video. Let me check the video. Once I see the video, I'll be able to get that.
Yeah.
Which means when I was sharing, you were not able to see, right?
Yeah, well, yes, those times we're sharing. screen and
Okay.
information. You didn't see it in the video at all.
Okay, so probably you can check today's
Okay.
recording where it's showing, or I'll see to it and let's see what can be done. But don't worry, we have just started. Okay, so that's no worries because many things will be there. So friends, in the next session, we are starting with Windows fundamental. We are starting with Windows, basic Windows, and we will also be learning how to be anonymous. Okay, so once you are online, how is for Nubsy Linux is just double click. If you have downloaded the VM instance, you don't have to install. You just have to double click and it will start. It's just like automatically show up in your VM. Okay. Yeah. Great. So team, any questions? Priya, others, any questions here? Please let me know. Noor, I hope this was easy for you. You are able to complete. Azde, I hope you will follow this. And Mike, I hope you can also follow the same. Please, it's a request that when you drop in the next time, please start with a laptop and I can help you out to solve the issues or help you out in better manner. Okay. Chalo guys, thank you. Have a good night and see you on Friday evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Vishal sir. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.